this is Dan Miller for Bluegrass Unlimited magazine, and today we're going to take a look at the song Jesse James, which is what I just played. Again, we've been doing a series on Scruggs style licks and phrases on the banjo. We did G phrases and C phrases and D phrases, and we did some song examples along the way. I think this is going to be probably the last of this series for now, and I thought Jesse James would be a good one to throw in there. I did the A part and the chorus, or the verse and the chorus, and I tried to mix things up a little bit over the D chord because that's the chord we've been looking at most recently. Of course, you know, G licks and phrases and C phrases are in the song as well, and it's a nice little song to learn. If you don't know it yet, it's kind of a cool tune to play. Over the D chord, you'll see what I did. There's tablature for this on the Bluegrass Unlimited magazine website. If you're just looking at this on YouTube and you want some tablature, go to bluegrassunlimited.com, look on the lessons page, find this lesson, and you'll be able to download a tablature of what I just played. There's several D parts. In both the verse and the chorus, there's 2 times it goes to the D chord. The first time it's a 2-measure D, and the second time it's just a quick 1-measure D going back to the root chord G. So the first time through, I played over the 2-measure D chord. I went, so it's just a forward roll, and then a forward backward roll. So over the first measure I played a forward roll, and the second measure I played a forward backward roll. And so at the end of the verse, we've got this short short 1-measure phrase of D. So I played, again, I'm just holding down this D shape with the A note, F sharp note, and the open D. It's sort of starting on the 3rd string. I'm not hitting the 5th string at all, but I'm focusing on those 3 notes out of the D chord for that measure. So over the 2 measures of D on the chorus, I went like this. So it started the same way. First measure was the same as before, a forward roll over holding this D shape, and then I threw in this. So I did that, I threw in the E note, and we talked before how E note is in the major pentatonic scale of D. The thing that fits the most perfectly playing over the D chord are the notes of the D chord, but if you want to add some more notes, the 2 notes that make it the major pentatonic, which is adding the 2nd scale degree and the 6th scale degree to the 1, 3, and 5th scale degrees, work really nicely, and that's what I did there on that lick. Now what I did the last time through, we're going to the end of the song now, and we got that quick D. We just got that 1-measure D. And so I did this. Now, so what I'm holding there is like a D7 shape, and we didn't talk about that when we talked about Scruggs licks in D. We did talk about that when we talked about G and we talked about C chords. Throwing that C note is the flat 7th scale degree of the D scale. Holding that note makes it a D7 chord, and when you're going back to the 1, the D7, playing a D7 chord, the dominant 7, what they call it, gives you a really strong pull back to the home base. So anytime you want to play the 7th chord, going back from a quick D to a G, it works really well. So that's why I threw that in there. It wasn't one of the standard D phrases that I showed you in the previous video, but keep that in mind that, you know, putting that C note in there over the D chord makes it a D7 chord, dominant 7 chord, and that wants to go back to G because the D7 chord is the dominant 7 chord in the key of G, and playing that chord once your ear wants to be pulled back to G. And so it's nice to use at the end of the song where you know you're going to that home bass, that home chord to finish out the song. So that's all for this lesson this week. Hope you have fun playing Jesse James, and we'll see you next time. This is Dan Miller for Bluegrass Unlimited Magazine. Thanks.